Hi guys, and welcome to a double multi-pack opening for the Topps Match Attacks SPFL 2018-19 trading card game. Each multi-pack contains 5 packets, which has an exclusive packet with a limited edition card in. Now you would be expecting it could be Rogic, Chris Boyd or Stephen Naismith, who, if you've collected these in previous seasons and you know all about the gold, silver, bronze scam which Topps UK runs. I'll just take you through that just in case. Now bronze 5 in 8, silver 1 in 4 and gold 1 in 8 multi-packs, meaning they expect you to buy a minimum of 8 multi-packs to get them. It's even worse this season. They've got even worse. Who is the person who decides this at the Topps? I would love to know so we can pass on our abuse to them, of course. Probably the most hated person in the card collecting community, I would guess, because of this gold, silver, bronze farce. But anyway, let's get straight underway and grab those open and open up the packs, of course. For you guys who are collecting these SPFL collection, of course, you will be aware the cards are very, very flimsy this season. Very cheaply made card. I've never known a card more flimsy than the Match Attacks SPFL one. Of course, the same applied last season, but they seem to have got even worse this year. As you can see, look at that. That's how bendable it is. Now, if you keep it in a room temperature in a pile, these cards, they will curl up. They're so cheaply made. So just a little word of warning, but let's get straight underway anyway. We start with the star player of Aberdeen, Scott McKenna. Michael Moffat. There's the base. You've also got manager cards in the collection, which is cool. I like that. There's Alan Stubbs of St Mirren, of course, already been booted as we film this. The Freelungs is in charge of St Mirren now, actually, of course. Holty. Then we've got Jim McAllister, Connor Salmon, Charles Dunn and Michael Devlin. All those base cards complete that first packet. Let's pop that in the corner there and move on to our second. And looks like we've got some inserts for once here. We've got Mark Durnan, Paul McGowan, Greg Kilty, Scott Sinclair and Stevie May as the base. Here we have star player Lewis Stevenson. And Speed Demon, of course, the winger James Forrest of the champions Celtic. Our next pack brings us the Glasgow Rangers badge, followed by Doolan, Wotherspoon, Josh Heaton, James Brown, he feels good, and Agyapong. And finally, a man of the match card, Ryan Williamson. The man of the match cards, as you see here, look like the star players from last season. So it shows the downturn in the collection, unfortunately. Our next pack, we continue with Scott Taggart, Kevin Corley, Darren O'Day, Mason Bloomfield, Kyle Lafferty at Hearts there, of course, before his big money transfer to Rangers, Scott Arfield, and the Falkirk logo, or Falkirk, however you want to pronounce it. Onto our limited edition pack. So, we continue on with the Queen of the South badge, Aaron Muirhead, Danny Mullen, Liam Donnelly, James Tavernier, Scott Brown 100 Club, our first 100 Club from the multi-pack there. That's a cool one, of course. 100 defence, 67 attack for Scott Brown. And we have a gold limited edition of Stephen Naismith. 56 defence, 90 attack. Wow, 90 attack. He's numbered LE3. Surely that should be 9 rather than 90 for Stephen Naismith. Probably one of the worst players to ever compete in the Premier League. But that's a great card for the multi-pack. Actually, a real fantastic multi-pack all round with the magnificent Scott Brown, of course. 100 club there. So let's remove that one and head on to our second multi-pack. Can we grab the same kind of luck? It would be amazing. Let's get straight underway anyway. So we start with Cammy Smith. He's the star player. Ryan Scully, Adam Eckersley, Peter Hartley, Effie Ambrose, Nicky Clark, star player, and our insert is the man of the match card there, Blair Spittle. Blair Spittle, is that of Partick Thistle? Yeah, Partick Thistle. I thought I recognised those red and yellow shirts. Whoops. As they move around, let's move on to our second pack though. And we start with Martin Canning, Leonard Soa, Tony Watt, Danny Amankwa, apologies for any of these pronunciations, Morelos, Martin Boyle, and finally the St Mirren logo card. Our next pack, we begin with the Kilmarnock logo, followed by Longridge, Musa, Lee Miller, Greg Taylor, Jamie McLaren, and finally a tactic card, the injury one there, number T5. Force your opponent to make a substitution with that injury card. Onto our penultimate pack of the multi-pack. I haven't seen another 100 club yet. It would be nice to grab one of those. Here we have Greg Spence, Cody Cook, Ben Garuccio, Andy Rose, Ross McCrory of Rangers. Then we've got the Hibs logo, and finally, yes, it's a 100 club as we see. Just called that one there. It's Scott McKenna, the defender from Aberdeen there. 100 defence and 51 attacks. So our first decent one so far. Let's move on to our limited edition pack. Try not to have a look who it was. Here we have Harry Cochrane, star player, Ayr United's logo, Xander Clark, Darren Brownlee, Ricky Lammy. There's Stevie Mallon, pass master, a lot of interest in him from Hibs, and it's a bronze, and it's Tom Rogic bronze limited edition card there. So the Celtic limited edition player, not a brilliant one, a bronze one of course, but overall from the two multi-packs it worked out alright. A couple of 100 clubs, Scott Brown and Scott McKenna. And then the gold Stevie Naismith from Heart of Midlothian, and the bronze Tom Rogic from Glasgow Celtic. So hope you guys have enjoyed that video. If you have, make sure you smash the like button. Stay tuned to the Football Cards and Stickers channel, or consider subscribing if you've not done already for more of these Match Attacks videos. And of course I'll see you guys all in those videos. But until then, adios.